Depending on who you are, your definition of success might mean buff, oily black men, or less meaningful things like money or fame or degree in something. I personally don't judge, but if we go back to the past, society's idea of success really hasn't changed all that much. We're still putting the same meaningless things on a pedestal since slavery, bro. So it definitely isn't a new feeling to feel like a complete failure of a human being, because the pressure has always been there. The only difference is that now everyone's like autistic or something. Also, social media. You ever heard of that shit? That shit is fucking toxic, Jesus Christ. Now don't get me wrong, there are other factors that contribute to a lot of people feeling inadequate these days. Like if you play League of Legends for any amount of time, you deserve that feeling, honestly, fuck you. But the main thing really is social media. I mean, a lot of us probably spend like 15 hours a day on Chinese spyware. I know I do. Winnie the Pooh probably knows my fucking dick size at this point. And according to one Google search, like 1/5 of millennials think social media fucks up their perception of what success is. Me too, man. Me too. Imagine waking up every day and seeing the fucking top G, Mr. Andrew Tate himself, having the best time of his life in prison, or seeing physically unachievable bodies every day. Imagine what that does to your mind and your self-esteem. It's probably not good. And how you need to work like 20 hours a day or you're a bitch. And then they try to sell you like a $500 pyramid scheme course and how you can make like $500 million in like 2 seconds. Even if I had up to $10, I definitely have better things to spend it on. My point though is, it's way easier to feel like a failure nowadays, even though you probably aren't. Chances are you're just like a normal average person. Hopefully you're like a moderate failure. That's like the best you can get right now. But the good news is you can try to not feel like such a failure. You always can. And I think setting tiny realistic goals in your life can really help. Like having tiny wins every day or week definitely can go a long way in boosting your self-esteem or whatever, because I feel like putting unnecessary pressure on yourself because some guy told you to is kind of stupid. Sure, you can probably have a lot of money someday, maybe, but life is a bitch sometimes. Like imagine being born a woman in Afghanistan right now, bruh. You want to be a doctor? Fuck no. Or even worse, imagine being British, bruh.
Think you're fucking funny.
While I will never understand how incredibly tough life is in these parts of the world, if you're watching this and you need someone to tell you this, you're probably doing fine, homie. Just keep moving, just keep getting those tiny wins and keep trying. You'll get it eventually. Or maybe you'll get hit by a bus tomorrow, I don't know.
You dumbass gay nigga. Get the fuck out of here with that ass shit.